Louie knows.
What's good?
Nice to meet you, gang.
Nice to be here, bro.
Of course, gang.
So, first thing I'm gonna say is, I gotta thank you, bro. 2018, 2019, I made a living just straight off outline effect, gang.
Yeah.
Every fucking video, bro.
Outline effect.
Ecto.
Ecto effect. Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I can't say, bro. That's just like, that's legendary shit. Like, so many of your effects and videos have just spawned, just like
The start of like so many editors and so many videographers,
Yeah.
it's like damn, bro. Yeah,
It's like, so how long you been doing this?
I think I'm going. It's my 8th year directing.
Okay,
So,
hell yeah.
8th year directing.
And did you start editing first, or did you? How did that
No,
happen?
no. I learned how to edit because I ended up shooting a music video,
Oh, fine.
and with my boy Mike. Shout out to Mike. I did on some just like some school shit. Like this is a little before YouTube and TikTok tutorials were all
Right.
developed and shit.
Real
There was
shit, real
still
shit.
like information on the internet. You could still teach yourself on the internet, but at the time, it was actually easier for me to learn on some like old school shit. Like
Okay,
pull up
type
to my
beat.
homie, had a piece of paper, a pen. He was like teaching me shit, how to sync the audio, the basics, the
Yeah,
real
real shit.
basics and shit. And I'm over here like writing shit down, and how he structured that file is how I still structure my
Okay.
my project files today. So yeah, shout out Mike. But that's how I really initially learned, and then watching YouTube tutorials. My boy Justin O'D show, he's still killing it on the YouTube. One of the biggest tutorial makers. But I ended up watching his videos, Justin O'D show. Y'all should watch him if you ain't ever seen his shit. And I started watching him so much, and then ended up hitting him up. And then it was so funny. Like I'll like get into an editor's block. It'd be
Okay.
like 4 a.m. LA time, and he's like in Detroit or something. So it's like 6 a.m. there, and I'll like blow him up. Like
Type shit,
Justin,
type
I need
shit.
help. What's going on? Help
Hell
me,
yeah.
help me. And he would hit me up 4 a.m. my time, 6 a.m. his time, work me through it for like an hour, help me out, make sure the product was good. So yeah, that's how I really started.
type beat. So how you start getting
To effects and everything.
Okay, my boy Blake Banks.
Okay.
Shout out Blake. It's been a while. I haven't talked to him in a while. But he's an artist. And at the time he was like really pushing his career tough. And he was like, yo, I know you can shoot these videos. And this is when I first started doing like testing little shit out.
Type
He's
beat, type
like, bro, I
beat.
know you can learn the effects. He's like, this is what everybody's doing right now. Like, and at the time it was really just Cole, you know what I mean, with the
Right.
famous Dex videos. That was the first video. I think I've talked about this before too. Like my boy Blake, he showed me one of the famous Dex videos. He said, bro, I feel like you can do this. And I was
Type
like, yo,
shit.
I think I can do this too. Like, and then that's how I kind of went. That's who like really, I don't know, like that was the moment that really got me to like, all right, bet, let me try this.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying? I feel like there's some money there. Because at the time I wasn't really like, I had no real job or anything like that.
Type shit.
So yeah, that it became like a way for me to like make money, and then it's something then it
Yeah.
became something I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
And so like you start off with running gun, right? Imagine.
Yeah, well, the funny story is I worked for this company that was shooting music videos,
Mhm.
running guns still, but there were still productions, like even
Right.
like more heightened than what I do. That lights and the DP and
Type shit, type shit. Yeah.
so very small productions. Yet the company was known for like running gun videos as well. I guess at the time, because this is like now we're going back to like 2010,
Okay, hell yeah.
2009. So the industry
Hell
was
yeah.
a lot different than what it is now.
Yeah.
So music video budgets were a lot bigger.
Right.
So what we were doing back then was a small scale to what was a music video back then. But so I'd always been around music videos, but then left the company, realized, you know what, I gotta probably just do some shit for myself.
No, real shit.
So like, do you like productions now?
Or like more running gun. It's just
I
style.
mean, like, I like both
Right.
because, I've done my fair share of both. Clearly, like, obviously, like, I'm known for running gun music videos. But I really enjoy doing both. You know
Right,
what I
right.
mean?
Like the budget's there, everything, right?
Yeah. I did like a commercial 3-4 months ago for this hair company called Grow Well. Really cool products.
Fire.
And that was like a dope experience. But then obviously like I've been locked in with Carti doing like the utmost running gun style
Real
videos
shit.
you could ever do. Um, but the reason why I like running guns so much is because it wasn't just like necessarily, I was just being a resourceful person, and that's
Right.
what ended up happening. So
And it's
it
more like
just
a
feels,
vibe. It's more real life.
yeah, it's real life.
Yes.
you know, when you're producing, there's like X, Y, and Z you got to cut off, right? You got to
Right.
get your location, your permits, you got to make sure your talent's good, and then you obviously got to get your crew to shoot whatever it is that you're
Right.
planning, right?
10-hour days.
Right, 10-hour days, whatever. On a running gun, the day might be 16-hour days. It might be an 18-hour day.
Right.
It might be 30 minutes.
Yeah, it might be 30 minutes, but really, like, at least the way I like to approach it, especially with some of the artists that I work with and their personality types, is like, I don't want to make you feel like you got to do anything you don't want to do.
Real shit.
Like, I'm not like, and I'm not also like the type of person that will be taking your energy. If anything, I'm here to like contribute to the energy, you know?
Correct.
And like, it's like little small shit. I got my own weed, you know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
I ain't all up on my phone, like all up on my social media.
Right,
You
right,
know what I
right.
mean? And you know, some people I connect with certain artists over the fashion shit. You know what I'm
Real
saying?
shit.
So, you know, try to offer more to the vibe than just oh, it's a cameraman that's gonna
Type
shoot my
beat, yeah.
BTS and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then the videos come out of that. They feel comfortable that, oh, bro got his own shit. He ain't asking me for shit. Oh, he's
Right.
hungry. Order his own food. Like, very self-sufficient person. Bet now that make me feel good that I ain't got to worry about what he's doing. And when the artist feel good, guess what? Then he want to shoot a video. He want to drop a song.
Real shit.
So on and so forth. But the artist don't feel comfortable with people around him. He ain't trying to drop no music or even play no music at that.
Right.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
like,
So
You know,
that's kind of my approach.
right. Yeah.
that, you know, I kind of take like the same approach because, you know, I've done hella running gun videos just because it's like, whenever I shoot production videos, like, holy fuck, it takes forever. And I'm just like, just fucking get that shit done. You know, I have certain ideas, certain achievements, you know, I want to do whatnot and for, you know, production style. But when it's just running gun, it's just like, let's go shoot that one, you know?
Yeah.
And like, those are like my best videos, you know, they get the most views and whatnot. They do. And it's like, just because it's more real life, you know, it's just the artist, you know, and we're here to exemplify the artist for a music video, you know, it's their video, you know, we're supposed to make it look fire.
You know?
Yeah, I agree. It is real life, and with the way content is consumed nowadays, it's not, you know, 90% UGC, user generated
Real
content.
shit.
Labels understand that, brands understand that, obviously creators and influencers understand that UGC is probably the most powerful form of content that we have today. So what would be a UGC version of a music video? It really is a running gun. And
Real
that's why I
shit.
think it transcends so well. Like, as I'm shooting these videos with, you know, let's start with Dex and Rich and then go to Trippy and then go to YB and then go to Carti, right?
Right.
Like UGC was only getting more popular around that time. So I think that's
Right.
also why, like, the viewers and the fans and the internet gravitate towards running gun videos more. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, depending on how old you are, you kind of grew up with like some of these artists that had this larger than life persona, and it was
Yeah.
always portrayed on, like, you know, I always think of like the Big Pimpin' video, Jay-Z and Dame, like just on
Okay,
the
okay.
yacht pouring out the Cristal
Hell
models and
yeah.
shit. I'm like a little kid watching that shit. I'm like, wow, this shit is so fire. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is crazy. Like, I want to be that, right?
Right.
So, but it's segue away from that. Now the kids want to see what YB's doing in the studio, or
Real.
how Carti rides around in Atlanta.
Right.
Them on the phone.
Yeah. Oh, everything. So, yeah, I feel like the what people want to see has transitioned more away
Right.
from that over the top, bigger than life personality to, oh, I relate to you.
Right. He's a real person, you know?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
But he's a real person living a fire ass life, you know? It's just like, that's just what it is.
Yeah.
You know? It's just his real life. You know, you do crazy ass cool shit, you know, just and get on camera and then like people focus, you know?
Yeah. And at the end of the day, you can't get organic moments when there's like 20
Yeah.
people in front of you, 100
Yeah.
stands, 100 lights, and you're being told where to be and what to do. And you know what I mean? A lot of people don't like that. Well, a lot of artists don't like that. I mean, I understand it from both ends, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, it's just it's like almost like human instinct. Like, if there's mad people in front of you, you'll probably perform like more
Right.
awkward than if it's just you and two people that are
Real
your
life.
homies.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Just
That's
keep
natural.
chilling.
Right. So that's the way I see it. And that's why I like running gun videos, and I'm happy you do too. So
Oh yeah, you know, running guns. And it's also the same thing is because, you know, when I first started, it was like you had to do the Hollywood way, right? But it was like, no, I had a camera and shit, you know, it was like, just go out there and do this shit, you know? And that's just how it started. Like, I just went out there and do this shit. But I started off as an editor, you know, and it's like, I was tapped in with hella directors, and they would do run the gun videos, and I already had hella views, you know, my first videos had like hella views just because I was heavy on effects, you know?
Right.
But then when I picked up the camera, it was just like, I got it more, and I was like, I always wanted to do like, I've had seasons where like I did like small productions, small production running guns, but now I'm more like, I get the camera, make sure I have my 2 little lights, and then like I just chill with the rapper, like I just had a rapper stay in my crib, 4 days and we shot like 3 videos,
Or
just like here and there, just whatever, and finish that shit 30 minutes, edit it the same day, boom, finish it, now to the next one. So what's your editing process like? Do you like to do it the same day or like?
oftentimes it's same day. I want to say that's kind of always how my videos have been, and
Right.
I think like definitely started with like decks because
Okay.
we would
Okay.
want them so fast.
Right.
So I just got into the rhythm of like you shoot and then you're gonna stay up and edit this bitch.
Right.
Obviously the computers are a lot slower and they
Type
just got
shit.
better and better. So it used to be a bitch trying to get them done the same day, but now it's a lot
No.
easier. So yeah, I think like I don't know. I probably got like 300, 400 music videos out there, maybe.
Type
Maybe
shit.
my number's a little high. 200? I don't fucking know.
Type beat.
200 to 300, somewhere around there. And I want to say like probably like 75% of them are probably all edited the same day. If
Oh,
not
fire.
like got
Yeah.
like a rough cut. Granted,
Right.
obviously there's some that took me a month to finish.
Right.
So
Real
I'm
life. Real
sorry
life.
to whoever it was, any artist listening, whatever. Sorry I took you 2-3 weeks to get your shit done, but it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. But now, since I've done it for so long, it's like, if I don't do that shit the same day, like the energy, me,
You forget. You forget what you shot.
Life lives, it's like,
Forget what you shot, bro.
Shit.
Like when you shoot the shit and then you go right to editing, you know everything. Like I'll
Quite
just like this
literally.
note, like damn, I know exactly what I'm looking for.
Real.
Might have to go through 20 clips really quick, but I know that bitch is there. And once you find it's like such a little reward, you're like, oh fuck,
Right.
boom,
Hell
throw that
yeah.
bitch in there, and keep going, right?
Real life. So you on Premiere?
I edit Premiere, yeah.
Okay.
I
Okay.
learned on Premiere and just stuck with Premiere. And as I was really heavy into like looking for education on how to edit, I found that there's more Premiere tutorials than any other software.
Fire.
Probably
Yep.
just because it's the most popular one.
Right. Right.
So
Right.
obviously there's gonna be more information about how to use the program. So I just stuck with that shit because it was
Real shit.
easier.
Real shit.
And I'm on a PC. I have a Mac too, but
Fire.
I use that for my photo shoots actually.
Oh, fire. Fire. You ever fuck with CapCut?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm familiar. Yeah, I'm familiar. And like, I definitely explored it. But what deterred me was like trying to incorporate what they do and then export it into like a super high
Oh yeah,
resolution.
that's the only thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because it is, it's from the app.
Exactly.
So it's not like a real editing thing. Like
Like,
obviously, like
but
once you
if
get
if they, I don't know, if it, it gets it to be expanded to like a desktop based software that
Real
was like
shit.
more robust, it would be super dope. And I think because I've been in like loosely in the AI space for a couple years now,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Mm-hmm.
definitely think like where the AI space is going, like editing is about to get insanely easy.
Right.
Like
It's just like,
absolutely insanely easy.
like you just put the clips there and it does it.
Yeah,
Shit.
correct. Like,
Yeah.
like I know they have stuff that's kind of like that, but it's not exactly there all the way. But yeah, I guess it's a whole other side conversation.
Yeah, because we can go into Web3, all that. Because I feel like AI, with the AI shit, creators are just gonna create. We're gonna be creating so much shit a day, and then it's gonna come to a point where it's like only the best shit is gonna get like plays and views and whatnot.
Yeah, correct. Or like, everyone has a camera, but the ones that use it in a creative way are the ones that stand out. So everyone has AI. The ones who use it in a creative way will be the ones that stand out. At this point, anyone can go on like whatever Sora, the image generator
right.
or the
Real
video
shit.
generator, and type in 10 prompts, get 10 clips, and make this short film or whatever. But anyone can really do that. So it's
Real
like, how are
life.
you gonna?
Yeah.
It's like, the media aspect is really interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you gonna be different?
Yeah, correct. How are you
Yeah.
gonna use it and stand out? So.
Real shit. So, how about the effects? You still be using effects in your videos and everything?
I mean, not as much. No, not as much.
Right.
One, because the time it takes to get
Yeah.
the shit done.
Right. Right. Right.
Partially too, like you can't do the same thing forever.
Forever.
This is how
Yeah.
I feel. Like I feel
Yeah.
like in life, it's all about growth and
Right.
continuously growing and learning new things and trying new things. Right? Because if you stop doing new shit,
Mm-hmm.
then you probably end up dying and shit. If you think about it, like the
Yeah.
moment you stop growing, then what's the opposite of growing?
Right. Your death. Right.
That's kind of
right.
my concept with that. Anyways,
That's fire.
yeah, so I don't really do VFX that much. Partially because like I've been working with Carti so frequently.
Right.
He doesn't really want that stuff.
Right. And even then, the simple shit is the best. You
Simple
know.
shit is kind of the best. Like
Right.
it was a little era, like all the I don't know, like slapping on the VFX to
Right.
like
Right.
working on
Right.
shit. That was definitely like an era, and I see how it's like transitioned, and I definitely like where it's gone. Like
Okay.
as someone who like looks back on some of my videos, I just be like, damn, he was just throwing shit on
Yeah.
everything. Just you didn't want any regular clips. You wanted everything to be VFX stuff. So like that's
Hell
but
yeah.
so like again, but that's maybe just my brain, like because I've done
Yeah.
it so much. I'm like maybe I prefer stuff without VFX now.
Right. Right.
'Cause, like,
Right.
I got a majority of my shit with VFX. So yeah, I guess that's just how I look at it. You know, but nowadays too, like I've edited so much. I really do like doing my rough cuts, doing the sequence. But if I had to do VFX or like
Mm-hmm.
next level shit, like at this point, there's like people who have been doing it for the last 2, 3 years every single day
Type
who are
shit.
better than me at this point,
Yep.
and they're
Literally.
faster,
Yep.
and they know what plugins to do and where and this and that, and
Right.
blah
Right.
blah blah
Right.
blah blah. For like some effect that might have took me 15 minutes to do, there's a plugin now to do it. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I'm saying like those
Yeah.
screen shakes and like some of these keyframing that I see now, that's all done with like a simple drag and drop. I'm like, bro, I had to do that manually five,
Real
6 years
shit.
ago.
Real shit.
So, yeah, it's
Yeah. You
I'm
saying
down
just
with
hire
VFX.
someone, right?
I personally, bro, I'm gonna put. I don't want to do VFX. Me personally,
Right.
I'm
Type
not a
beat.
VFX artist.
Right. Type beat. Type
I'm
beat.
an editor,
Yeah.
director guy, but I'm not like a real VFX artist who knows how to track all expert like and do
Right. Real
this and
shit. Real
do
shit.
that and mask all. I ain't doing all that shit, bro.
Real shit.
I usually like to get the camera, shoot, vibe, and get the video.
Yeah, then if I can get within the time frame, but I don't want to wait either. Just like
Yeah.
vlogging, I
Real
don't really
life.
want to wait for
Yeah.
my video either. So it's like if bro could do it in 8 to 12 hours, cool, or even less. But like if it's gonna take 4 days, six
Yeah. It's like
days,
I'm
bro,
already over that
I'm
shit.
over that shit. And so with the artists, at least the people I work with.
Yeah. Real life.
So yeah, that don't really cut it too much. So yeah, that's my stance on VFX. Love it. Love where it's at right now. Love how it's
Right.
been a little more refined, and the VFX I guess makes a little more sense in
Right. Right.
most of
Right.
these new videos that I watch. Yeah, fuck with it.
Type beat.
So,
How's shooting with Carti? I feel like he's more of like a vibe guy. Like you've been
He's
saying.
cool, yeah. He's just a cool dude. We vibe on the fashion shit.
Hell yeah.
Like he's super into chrome. Like I've been collecting chrome for years, and yeah, he's really enjoyable to work with.
Type beat.
Everyone on his team.
I feel like he's like he's the type who's just like call you up real quick, like, hey, you trying to shoot this right now? You'd be like, hell yeah.
Correct.
Right.
He's, certain artists at certain levels, I think they don't like waiting for certain
Nah,
things,
what the fuck?
especially for their damn music videos. So
Right.
yeah, when it's go time, it's go time, and sometimes when you think it's go time, you might have to wait a day or two. And
Right,
when it's
right.
Go time, but that's just like many artists that
Yeah, just
that
how it
level
is.
or just
Yeah.
with that similar approach.
Type beat. Does he be editing with you?
I heard someone like ask me that. It was like, I know Carti be editing his videos and shit.
I mean, sometimes yeah, like sometimes
Yeah.
you like look over your shoulder if you're there.
Yeah, type beat.
Or whatever, and be like, oh, take this out, take this out, take this out.
Yeah, type shit.
Yeah, I've been doing that now, live streaming that shit with artists and shit, just like editing their music video right then and there. They could be like, it's kind of cool because they could be like, no, I don't like that.
I think that's cool.
Yeah, right. And they're like,
Yeah, it's like
other
unique.
content.
Yeah, it's a unique unique content.
Yeah.
Gives a different lens to how the process of these videos go.
Yeah, do you be doing reels? You turn his camera sideways in there?
So, I mean, the more and more I end up giving deliverables for people,
Right.
I feel like, damn, I should have probably shot that vertical.
Right.
But I think that's more so for like the concert type of thing.
Yeah.
I do think though, I mean, that's how like a majority of content's ingested is the vertical
Correct.
format now.
Yeah.
Nobody really going to YouTube. There is obviously
Yeah.
and looking at like how it's supposed to be looked at on the widescreen.
Right.
But majority of everyone's just on the phone. So
Literally.
it's like definitely like a growing demand. And I try to like be conscious of that
Right.
in the post or whatever.
Right.
So like Interscope and stuff, like I guess they pay you
For the videos, right? How do you like working with labels and all that? Like doing the budgeting process or whatnot?
I mean, I don't mind it. I have like a studio, like a film
Oh, yeah.
studio, a business that keeps me pretty active, and I've
Fire.
done some stuff in the tech space over the last couple of years that
Fire.
I've done very well for myself. So when I look at things from a business perspective, I definitely think like there's money to be made in other industries, a lot
Correct.
more money to be made
Yes.
in other industries than Music videos are kind of like a dying thing.
Right.
They're not doing $1 million budgets for music videos
Right,
unless
right,
their
right.
name is Abel or something like that, right?
Right.
And
And even then,
that's like one person.
real shit.
You know what I mean? So that being said,
It's more of an art form.
it's more of an art form.
Right.
Yeah.
I feel you. I feel you down crazy, you know, because there is money to be made, way more money to be
Made everywhere, you know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
so that's all I was saying. So to answer your question, I mean, like, I don't think any creative enjoys like working with people and discussing money
Type
and where
shit.
money needs to go.
Correct.
And typically, the people that you talk to at a label don't understand production. They might understand
Literally.
the music business, and anyone
Right.
that's you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I love everybody, but
Me too.
I've gotten into many situations where I'm talking to somebody who doesn't know about production and they're trying to tell me how production goes. And that is not enjoyable to deal with.
Yeah, literally.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And then like, I'm keep it honest, like the profit margins for even shooting like $100,000 music video for the time that you're gonna put in, you're not making no life-changing money.
real shit. And they expect you to spend it all on the video and shit.
You're not making life-changing money. You know what I'm saying? So like you gotta either be shooting a lot or you take a step back, you shoot a running gun.
That's what I'm saying.
5 or 10 in a month.
That's what I'm saying.
You charge a little less.
Yes.
And you make an actual guap and it goes to your pocket. So I think that's like that. But that is the UGC creator economy.
Right.
That is like developing in front of us. And, you know, like that's obviously clearly labels understand that. That's why like they're not cutting budgets for music videos.
Right.
Or they're so stingy on their budgets, acting like they're not multi-billion-dollar companies.
Right.
Because they know it's not that important. They
Yeah,
know it's
you
not
know,
that important. I
literally.
guarantee you, what's important to them is monetizing YouTube. Where the money's
Literally.
at. But guess what? You can monetize that. You know, I know the money. This is a whole other conversation.
Right.
But on Instagram, on TikTok, there are monetization abilities.
Uh-huh.
And if you just like, for instance, I mean, Carti did this all up prior to the I Am Music release. And people, you know, gravitate towards that. But now you got like an Instagram video with crazy comments, crazy views, crazy engagement, and you're growing your page, and it's like it's some UGC type shit.
Real
and
life,
it's like it's checking off all these boxes for the label, it's checking off all these boxes for the creator, it's checking off all these boxes for the artist, you know? So you know, music videos are a very interesting place. I definitely think there's gonna be more of a demand for run and gun stuff.
Right.
You know, with AI too, you start doing all even way more crazier shit real soon. So
Right now, technically.
right now.
Right
now, but I think in like another year to like 2 years, I think the hardware has to catch up with where the tech is at too.
Okay,
You know what I'm saying? So we'll really see it like really flowing. I think the game's about the editing game is gonna shift pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah, type B.
No, yeah, I used to work at Warner, and when I was over there, the CEO was pretty much saying like, "Why the fuck am I spending $50,000 on a music video for it to get 20,000 views when a kid puts up his phone and gets 200,000?"
You know,
I didn't say who.
the CEO of Warner
There you
Records.
go. There you go. So
it's like right there, right? And that's why I'm more into the run and gun shit. Run and gun, finish that shit same day. On to the next one.
And you know, it's if a label's gonna spend 50 grand on a video or give, you know, this run and gun guy 2K to 7K, 10K to shoot a little run and gun video, and they can do 5 of those or 10 of those for the same 50K one budget, and the videos are performing better, it's a no-brainer, obviously.
Quite literally.
And like as a director, like I don't mind that. I'll take the 7K.
Real shit.
I'll throw that in my pocket real quick. That's taking me a day of work, please.
With day of work of me chilling. Me just chilling, living my life with the rappers, doing all this bullshit, having to create a treatment, whatnot, get all these people, whatnot. Yeah, fuck.
But it really does depend what your goal is too.
Correct.
Because if you're just known for running gun videos, and it's like something that like, I think by now people understand, but
back then it was crazy, right?
Yeah, it was a little tougher to like get people to understand like, oh, I can direct like budgeted videos too, you know?
Right.
People only wanted me for running gun. And like, I still feel like today that's like how people see me, which is okay. But if you do want to like penetrate, or if you are like a true cinematographer, true filmmaker, and you want to tell stories and you want to create high-end art that is like not necessarily achievable with a camera, then yes, you have to like make sacrifices. If you don't got it already, if you don't got the guap to live and support yourself, then you're gonna have to sacrifice to get your vision out there, to get your art out there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But me, my art was the running gun shit.
Right.
That was my art.
Yeah.
Like tapping into like with these artists that are like like no one really has access to, and like capturing authentic, organic moments that the world wants to see, and like keeping them comfortable the whole time, and capturing those natural elements, and
Right.
repeating.
Real shit, real shit. So, how was YB?
You haven't shot. I mean, he's been locked
He
up and
just
shit.
got out,
Oh
yeah,
hell yeah.
just got out like a day or two ago, and I love YB. Everybody is like definitely like a family.
Yeah.
I've only known Carti at this point for like a year and a half.
Type beat.
In person. We've
Yeah, yeah,
exchanged
it's
like
different.
a DM or two like
Right.
over the years, but I only met him like when 2024 was shot.
Oh, fire. That was your first time meeting him?
Yeah, yeah,
Hell
yeah. And
yeah.
we dropped it the day or two after because
Type
we
shit.
wanted it
Hell
ended
yeah.
that same day. So yeah, and that's kind of like how I relate my like how long I've known YB because that's how No Mentions went. Like
Okay,
we
okay.
shot our first video, No Mentions, and then I edited it the same day or
Oh,
same
fire.
night and gave
Yeah.
it to him. And I think he dropped it the next day or like a day or two later, right?
Right, real shit.
So I always be like, oh, I remember when I met YB because it was the same day as Mentions, and oh, I remember when I met Cardi because same day as 2024. But yeah, no, YB's great, bro. Like, obviously, I talked to him like briefly, like a little less than a year ago on the phone. But
Type beat.
I mean, I've talked about it before, and I feel the same way. He's like a very like unique human being.
Hell
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Multifaceted.
Fire.
Businessman, father, artist, street dude. You know what I'm saying? Everything in between. Athletic as fuck. You know
Real
what I'm
shit.
saying? The dude be
Oh, fire.
fucking.
That's fire.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But no, I love YB. It's my boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and what I was talking about, like how long I know Cardi is, I know YB for years, so it definitely feels like, a family vibe. I call
Right.
Cardi family too, but I know YB for years. I've been to where he's from, and
Real shit.
I know all of his brothers, and
Right, right, right.
his family members. Like, and YB's like that. Like,
Uh-huh.
if he fucks with you, you're gonna feel like super family vibes. Like,
Yeah,
you know
real
what I'm saying?
life.
I know the
Yeah.
uncles. Like, I met his grandpa. Like, you know what I'm saying? Super family vibes. So,
It's fire.
and um, like YB was like one of the biggest points of my career. If not,
Quite
some might
literally.
say it was the biggest point, at least to this date.
Right.
Um, so it's just like, yeah, just forever NBA. That's it. Yeah,
Real
everybody
shit,
should
real
know that.
shit.
Yeah.
That's hard. So,
Shit. I guess next question I'll ask you is like that Birdman Lil Wayne video. How that?
Oh, hard.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, not a lot of people know about that.
Yeah, not too many
I've been
people know about that one. Yeah, yeah. Hard ass video.
real
Whack
life.
100 put it together.
Okay, whack
Actually,
100. That's fine.
yeah, yeah. Shout out to Whack. Whack's dope too, just because he's like, we're all from
Yeah.
like the same area to a
Okay, okay.
degree.
Where you from again?
I'm from the Valley, actually. Yeah, out here,
Okay,
not
like
too far from
Santa
here.
Clarita, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
type shit. I'm from Bakersfield.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, like Delano area.
Yep,
Hell
yep,
yeah. Hell
exactly.
yeah.
Cool. I got like one of my best friends used to live in Delano for a little bit.
Type beat, type beat.
Yeah, so I'm from Santa Clarita.
That's lit.
My grandma stayed in Panorama City, and then, my grandma in Silver Lake. So, I'd always be just getting the whole taste of LA
Right,
growing
just
up. You
out
know what I'm
here.
saying? Just
Uh-huh.
go see one of my grandmas in Silver Lake, go see my other grandma in Panorama City, or, you know what I'm saying? It's summer break, and my mom dropped me off at my grandma's house, so I'm
Yeah.
hanging out. So, I felt like definitely like I'm just Valley. I'm from the
Right, type
Valley.
beat, type
Definitely grew up
beat.
in Santa Clarita, but definitely like just had family all over LA, so I got a nice little taste of LA growing up. Like,
Fire.
you know what I'm saying, through like my parents' lens, not like through my own lens. So,
Right, right.
it's a little different
Uh-huh.
than like growing up
Yeah,
somewhere
and like
totally
being by
different.
yourself and
Yeah.
shit. Packs right here, right?
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. I actually I use their stuff a lot
Fire.
over the years. Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, fucking.
You know Tyler Casey and all that?
Think so. I'm
Yeah.
more better with faces and stuff, but
Yeah,
if
type beat, I
he's
feel
one
you.
of the people over there, I've talked
Yeah.
to them over the years, a couple of them
Type shit,
folks.
type
Yeah.
shit.
So how'd you get into the? I guess when did you start your studio and everything?
About 5 years ago.
Damn, and it's been going good ever since.
Yeah, it's just been like a developing like work in progress. You know what I
Okay, yeah,
mean?
hell
Like,
yeah,
it has
always.
its slower seasons and like its hot
Right.
seasons, but it kind of is like parallel with production. If productions
Right.
are slow, then we're a little slower. If
Right.
productions are hot, then we're like a little hotter. But yeah, it's been a really good work in progress. Have a music aspect to it, so music studio, and then a film studio, photo studio, couple backdrops, just basically stuff that I would want in one location.
Right, real shit.
When I was shooting a run and gun video, so
Yeah.
I built it with like run and gun directors in mind. Although we've
Fire.
had like our fair share of movies shot there, commercials, just all sorts of stuff. Yeah,
Right.
it's dope. But not as much as a creator, more on like the entrepreneurial business side of me. Like that's
Yeah.
like a project that I really love and like that I want to continue to grow and make it bigger and make
Right.
it better. And get more people in there. So I think like on a micro level, that's like something I'm kind of focused on
Real shit.
developing
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
I mean, and it's like revenue every day. You feel me?
Yeah, correct.
Are you trying to get another one? That's probably the next move.
Yeah. Another location, but I need I want to maximize the space there completely. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Okay.
And there's just like various other things I want to work on. You know, I have a YouTube channel with a pretty good amount of subscribers that I haven't posted to in probably a couple years now.
Type beat.
But you know, I want to segue that away from making content about me and developing a platform for all creators. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Real
'Cause,
life.
again, you can't really be. I mean, you can. You know, you can do the same shit forever, I guess. But
Yes.
it's all about growth. I mean, at
Of
least that's
course.
what I'm about. So I want to, you know, transition my YouTube into like more of a platform for other creators,
Fire.
other directors to drop their videos on.
Fire.
You know, introduce some original content pieces
Real
for
shit. Real
that.
shit.
That I've been brainstorming. But it's still in its infancy. But it won't be delayed, I guess.
I feel you, gang. Let me know if you need a video drop, bro. I got hella videos.
Yeah.
Every day, gang.
Yeah, exactly.
On the new one, you feel me?
Exactly. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, for all creators, yeah.
Right.
I want to empower creators with my
That's
YouTube
fucking
channel.
lit. It's fucking lit. Shit. I don't think.
I got any more questions?
Let's
Cool.
see.
All good.
Yeah. I guess we can call it here. Fuck it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, had a good time.
Well, I appreciate you, gang.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah, thank you, bro. Yeah, on to the next one, you know. Appreciate everyone for watching. Who knows? I guess VFX talk. On to the next. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. Thank you, bro.
I appreciate it. This is gonna go crazy.
Yeah, it was dope.
This was definitely for the kids, you know.